Hello everyone, my name is Jason. I'm within the US and I'm going to show you what I put together for final project for CS50. This is using the new generative AI DALL-E 2, just playing around with it in Python. You can see I had to install the OpenAPI package and then also get an API key, which they're giving away for free for now, which is awesome. And what I tried to do here was just starting with what should you draw like a caption to image generator, and then I allow you to iterate through to make sure that you found something that was close to what you had in mind. So it's kind of like drawing for you instead of just drawing for the text. And then they release this new thing which basically creates a variation of the image. So once we get to something that is close to what you have in mind, we can still loop through and do variations on that image to get to hopefully exactly what you had in mind. So I'm going to go ahead and run it here, and sorry, this is on Ice Cream Apps. I recorded the video without audio, and now I'm doing the Windows one that was suggested. So ask what should I draw? I type a dozen cats eating watermelons with a single cow. So let's see if DALL-E 2 can handle that. There we go, gives us the URL of the image. Open that up in a new tab. And so here's the first version. Not really a dozen cats, definitely a watermelon, but not what I was looking for, so I'm going to say no. And then, so we're going to generate a completely new one with that same exact text prompt. Let's see what this one looks like. Getting closer. Not sure any of those look like a cow. Also not sure there's a dozen. Maybe there is, it's close. But let's do one more. So I'm going to say no one more time. See what we get on this third try. Alright. And, well, this one is kind of imaginative. I guess you could see that in a modern art museum. So let's say yes to that, because we can play with that in our minds. And then I'm going to say it's not exactly what I want. So now this is going to the second block of code that's basically modifying or creating a variation using that image as a starting point rather than using the text that we started with. And so here's what we get after a variation. Okay, that's too different for me, so I don't like that variation, so I'm going to ask it to make another variation instead. So I'm going to say no here, it'll make a different variation. Let's see what we got. This one's taking a little longer. It's interesting, variations take longer. So open this up and, oh, okay, this one I kind of like. I mean, it's still weird, but it's again, my mind can fill in the gaps and maybe see 12 cats and a cow. Definitely see the watermelon and a watermelon tree or a strawberry tree, whatever that is. So let's say I'm happy with that. I hit yes, and then boom, there's my ending image. So I now have that PNG generated by AI. I think DALL-E and OpenAI changed it, so you now actually have ownership over these images. So pretty cool. Probably use this to think about some other things, but love the class. Thanks a lot, and have a good rest of 2022.